So here's the plan for today. Is we want to start. We're gonna work out today. That's the plan. Got my energy drink. Like, what's gonna be a mistake is having my sit-ups, push-ups, and squats still on my rewards. But we'll see how it's done. Shit. So it's gonna be interesting, huh? So the plan here is to do an entire workout. Sorry, not entire workout. A massive, what's it called? Pretty much just target every muscle. That's my plan. So here we go. We'll see. So far, this is okay, but I can't see my audio levels. I can't see a lot, so I keep looking at guys, but it's more to see chat, any alerts or whatever, because I'm not too sure what happens. But we'll see. I can't wait till someone joins. They're just real fucking confused. That's the plan, really. And I just, so we're doing this regular bench press with dumbbells because I don't have a barbell, so we just do dumbbells. We got 45s today. That's the plan. So the goal with all these is to do 5 sets of 10. That's the plan. Uh, so with that, we will see how we go. On. Uh, so we're not gonna do flat bench flies. The point is to squeeze your like arm here, like squeeze your use that to squeeze your tits. This is weird. My headphone will keep falling off. So we'll just see how that goes. You're not trying to like hit them together, like touch the metal together. It's literally more about like driving your elbows together, but in a way that it kind of squeezes your tits together. Check myself. Not for sure. Probably should have. Probably should have. Anyway. I think somebody come in here to tell me if I'm loud enough or some shit. Or not. I think we're almost set. I don't know. Fucking lost count. Fuck it. Hold on, give me one more. Right here. Uh, My Discord does not want to fucking load. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Not too sure though. Anyway, just back to what we're doing back then. Sit all the way up. Yeah, like the neck is falling down. Put straight arms back. And when you go up here, you want to pinch your shoulder blades together. That's kind of the plan. You want to put more shoulder in there. Try to take you back into the bench. Don't let it like arch. Oh, fuck. Mm. I should probably switch to take this fucking hoodie off. I'll do that after I do that. You didn't know if you should have anyways. Oh, fuck. I really hope that you actually think properly. I'm not too sure, to be honest, yeah. I think I have it set up properly. I'm not entirely idea. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Try to do my abs soon. That way I can take this off without it being too much of a bother later. Yeah. After we finish all the fetching, do the abs next. That's all. Anyways, that's it. All right, so next plan is to do a decline bench, which usually declines are done with that one over there. So you like actually like go down over 45. But I found not only through studies but myself that if you put like a plate or in my case like a small wooden board and just have like a slight decline, that works a lot better than the full decline because you're trying the decline bench is supposed to be work your like the lower chest, which is where the majority of your muscles, or like your chest are. So like the upper body, the upper chest has like nothing. The middle, like straight line, the muscle is okay, but there's so much more meat on the underneath of your chest. That's why working that gives you a bigger chest. So that's what we do. Slight decline because it works for that versus like don't sugars. No, smile. I think I still to push towards the ceiling. I'm always gonna hate the thing with my headphones fucking falling off. So that's what I saw. Okay, yeah. Down to the music. Down into music. Ugh, fuck. Yeah, you always gotta remember, no matter what kind of bench press you're doing, slight incline, slight decline, but you are pushing with your heels. So you're pushing with your heels to the floor. Your upper, like back, shoulders into the bench with your back slightly arched, and try not to have your ass off the bench. That way you get the most proper form. So it would be the safer and the strongest. Give me way to train. Usually I do a lot of eccentric training, which is explosive out and then slow reset. So if I was doing like or curls, I would do strong up and then slow down. Bench press, strong down, slow down. But today I'm not trying to do that today. So I'm trying to just really test this before I go anywhere with it. All right, after this, we're gonna do. Yeah. This out right now. You're supposed to have proper rest in between your sets, which is a group of reps. And each rep is just like one working effect. I'm an idiot, so that pretty much means I barely take rest. So anyways, with my fortunately 45 is the heaviest I have for now. I need heavy ones soon, but these are from my dad used to train powerlifting. And so this is all he has left. Because the original plan was not for me to get into this. And my dad is already out of it, so he's just doing it to keep enough. So we only kept up the 45. We used to have all the way up to like 100, 120. But we don't have those anymore. A lot more space too. We don't have a rack for that shit. That was all on the floor. So this one, you got your feet locked, and you want to go back to a point where you're flat and tighten your stomach. Pretty much bracing yourself. The most accurate way, if you've weighted before, if you put on a belt and you brace into the belt when you go to like squat or deadlift. That's pretty much what it says. But it's to build the front of the ab and slightly of the back. And obviously, add weight to like your chest or shoulder to give you a harder challenge. I'm always a bitch, but I usually do it. When I do 5 sets of 10, I usually hold it for 3 seconds, and not like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. It's more like 1, 2, 3. Up, down, 1, 2, 3. Up. Kind of video. So something. Thing is, this one's a bitch because if you don't set up with your lid properly, you're trying to pull it off the ground. You're gonna throw out your shoulder. It's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. You're not gonna try to do it again. So I set up my weight by like carrying it in front of me and holding it while I sit down, and then rest on my knees, which again is probably not smart, but I'm built different. Smile. So we'll see how it goes. I almost said anything. If I can count properly, you know. There it is. Depending how I feel as we go on, I might switch into shorts, but I keep the pants off for now. If anything, we're gonna go down all the way to my compression, which is some compression, the shirt, not my depression. Depression doesn't exist for me because I lift weights. That's totally a joke. I don't actually have depression. That's not a thing for me. I don't think so, at least. Oh, that's it. Not gonna do the other abdomen yet. So I'm trying to get the one where I rest the weight up here off. Because it's a little weird when it touches your bicep, especially how cold it becomes when you're so hot with working out. It's a different motivation. That works. Oh. Anyways. I think the only thing I gotta do before I take this off is weighted squats, which I'm about for. Only reason I got a box. That's a lie. That's not the only reason I got a box. I know I didn't say what I was going to box. Usually I got a box so I can just leave the weight on it. But I think today we're going to do sitting squat. Not sissy squat, sitting squat. Which is pretty much, you sit down onto the box. So you sit pretty much, you have your right vertical, your knees are at right angle. And you explode up. And then you sit back down to reset. That's pretty much the goal. I'm gonna do that today instead of regular. Mostly because I'm doing the squats so early. And it's because I'm streaming. People can still redeem for me to do squats. Which means I might do more squats than I thought. Which again, I'm not trying to do it now. And the goal with this is to, if you have a barbell for, you have a barbell, you're doing more of a squat with it, or you do have your back more like this for a regular squat. But I haven't done that. So you can do it two ways. You can either hold one in each hand on the side, or you can do it my way, where you just cross your arms and have it floating up top. Like this. So the goal here is not to just like throw yourself back onto the box. You're trying to lower, trying to set yourself gently. Because if you throw yourself back in the box, you're gonna hurt your ass. And that's not fun. Tell you from experience. Don't throw yourself onto the box. Obviously, in any case, the box is any kind of thing where if you sit down, you, your feet can fully touch the floor and your legs can come at a 90-degree angle. That's what you need. Obviously, depending on what kind of box, you could possibly go lower. I don't recommend for a sitting squat. If you're working on your pause, then you can go lower. But I don't, for sitting squat, I don't recommend for lower than 90 degrees. Two? I think so. Man, I need to talk to them. That's why I usually work out by myself. Because I forget what I'm doing. I can't count. I thought I could count past 10. So if I do count past 10, do I have 3 fingers open? Because I can go up to 10, boom. Count up 10, boom, boom, 10, boom, 10, boom. Because I need to go up to 100. But then I'm lost. Yeah, going past 100, I'm done. Yeah, so see how this goes. I really enjoy it already. Weird though. Dude, have myself on video. I'm gonna go back and watch this. Make sure my phone is all good for all this. Make sure I'm not being an idiot telling them that. Hey, what up, Knight? Let's see you in fucking chat. How's it going? Not one more set, I think. If I can count properly, which I probably can't. You know how it is. One more. Me too. Oh. I hate using these headphones later. Because I get sweaty. Yeah. I don't have to let me know how they sound. I have no idea. Smile. First off, this is the incline. Usually people do it at 45. I found a lower angle like this. Works better from Elite B. If you're trying to work the middle to upper chest. which a lower angle, not slower, lower, will give a better work on this versus going too high. So. Still push to the ceiling. First set I did that stupidly. I tried to just muscle up these weights to my shoulder. The safe way to do it is put it on your knees and then just lean them up to your shoulder. And then bring your knees to your weight and throw yourself forward so it goes past your knees. And here you're still pushing your heels into the ground. Your upper back, like upper back shoulders into the bench with a slight arch. And it's also trying to keep your ass on the bench. The proper form keep you safest. You know? It's very easy to get lost in my music. It's the only reason I have it slightly quiet. But yeah, I have no idea how long this has. To be 100% honest with you. What? One more set? I can't. We're doing more set because I don't know if it's one or if I'm done already. That's why I can't talk. That's why I do better when I'm just by myself. It's just lose count. It's bad. It's real bad. All right. Yeah, I went to the actual, not to the actual gym. I went to my city's rec center to use the weights. Was that yesterday? No, yesterday was Tuesday. Monday, I went to the rec center to use weights. I did 45 on a flat bench, again with dumbbells. 45 on a flat bench. I did a 35 on an incline like this, and then I did a 55 on the decline. Makes me realize that I need heavier weights because that's just the dumbbells. I need heavier dumbbells at home. As much as I would want to. I can't take my camera to the gym because again, this is a rec center, so it's a public place, and it also says no cameras. So smile. Where are we going? Oh, what do we? Spider Rose? Pretty much the goal here is have your bench the same thing, like 45, like either 45 or the low angle like this. You put your feet on the can't see in the stream, but like the other end of this. So like that side, put your feet there. You lay down on the bench, your arms hang, and you row. That's the goal with it. So it's gonna get weird because you are straddling your bench. So if you're not comfortable with straddling your bench in public, you don't have to. Well, this is what I do. And the goal when you row is to bring your elbows as close to your body as possible. Like, even if you are like out here, try as best you can to rub your elbows against your body. And then when you do, bring your shoulders back and pinch your shoulder blades together. Almost like you try to pop a balloon between them. That's the goal. And you saw that I used my momentum to bring them up here because I didn't want to do extra pull when I know I'm going to be doing bicep, tricep later. So do be smart when you're working with yourself. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So I have no idea how well you can hear me. I really don't. But we'll see. I'm going to be watching through random parts of the stream. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that notification is my Freebo ads. We should just turn them off entirely. Because the only reason I want to be affiliate is so you can use channel point rewards. I do not care about the money. The great thing about affiliate is that it gives you like more stuff like channel point rewards. It allows me access to my blurb. So like it gives me stuff that I can interact with viewers and stream. That's really cool. I want that. That's why I love Mixer so much. But obviously not as not an affiliate, you can't get it. And then partnership is there's not enough positives over affiliate status that actually gives you anything. So never mind. But like if I could turn off ads entirely, I would. If I could turn off getting subs entirely, I would. If I could turn off getting bits entirely, I would. Because I'm not here to make money. I'm here to be me, hate myself, do weights, and just have fun. Hope people enjoy my playlist though. This is my playlist I listen to when I lift. It's a kind of a slightly interesting thing. We got a little Eminem, little Eminem, lots of Godsmack, I Prevail, there's some others, Disturbed. So like, I think I got one more of these, and we'll move to do another set of abs. A little different though. The only thing I wish I could do is work more thigh. So I can do squats and Bulgarian stuff, but there's nothing at home I can really do to work the inner and outer thigh. And also obviously I can't do like specifically like extensions, leg curls. Uh, so you just gotta bear with me on some of these things. So I do most of the stuff here at home, and then like the next day I try to go to the gym, do the machines to get a different kind of aspect of the same muscles. No, sure, that's fine. We'll see though later. Call up when you get messages. Oh, hold on. Make sure everything on stream is working. Anyways. Alright, now back up. Oh yeah, we're doing that tonight. So the goal with the next one is that you have the weight at your side and you want to more crunch on an angle. So you're not going straight to the side like this. You're more going here. So if you're like at a crossroad like I have on my floor, you're going more towards a 45. And in that process, you crunch this front angle here, front of the abs here, not straight center, but like slightly off the side. So you crunch it, so you're not moving much, and then you bend from the hip, giving that little weight difference. So I always like to raise my arm up because that stretches this a little more. So when I crunch, you can feel a little bit different. and that's one set. That's 10 each side. Thing is that what people don't realize is that you can do as many setups and stuff to train like the center of your abs, but you won't have good midsection abs unless you also work the side. That's why I'll do this later. You want to work more rotation. The reason I also do this because I am a boxer. So when I fight, the two areas I'm going to get hit most, especially if I'm fighting like this, is right here and probably slightly right back here, which I can just drop my elbow to protect, because this is hard to protect as muscle. Hard to build a defense on that. So.
A cheer, dude.
Oh shit. Oh, thank you very much for watching. Dippy. Thank you very much for following, much appreciated. Don't know why you followed, but thank you. Two. And when you do these, so when you crunch and bend over, to undo it, you unbend yourself over and then uncrunch. You just do out and reverse it. Got 2 more sets. We actually gotta do hip thrusts later. That's gonna be fun. Because it's one of the more sus ones. Because you are literally just hip thrusting yourself in the air. So that's why it's a meme for someone to ask what your weight is and then send you a video of them hip thrusting that weight. It also is commonly used with fictional characters more often. At least nowadays, more fictional characters. And the more ridiculous the character, the funnier the hip thrust becomes. Because I think I saw one where it was they did Freddy Fazbear, and it was fucking funny because they, first of all, it was impressive because they did a lot of weight, But the fact that they were doing it because of Freddy Fazbear was so much funnier. That's not. How do I get a notification? Ah, I realize people are fucking idiots. Alright, we just delete those. Okay. There you go. Watch that, right? Right. That's that. Do you see it that way? No, I want to go against the full. Which means returning this shit. There. So that's my poll. The reason it's got this on here is because during COVID, obviously this is why I trained for boxing, and every once in a while I boxed with my boxing team over, and we would spar down here. And because this is a metal pole, we put this on here. All we do is raise it up and kind of like tape it here, so that if someone did fall onto it, it was a lot softer of a hit than just going straight into a pole. Now, obviously, if you ended up hitting your head on here, or if you somehow hit your shin down there, that's on you. But yeah. So the goal we're doing, the reason I have a pole, is that when you want to do biceps, your goal is not to try to swing them. So not trying to like swing your body up. So that's why I'm using the pole. So I can lean against the pole, and I can't swing my body because I would go realistically. I would go here and swing up, but I can't swing back. So the only thing to do is swing forward, which means I actually bring my weight forward and have to try to go back here, which especially if you're trying to go momentum, going forward, go up, does not work well. That's all I gotta say on that. So, questions? 45? I'm at 25, not 45. I'm not an idiot. Mostly. So, we do a different types of, I think 3 different types. 4 different types. One of them I don't actually do against pole. First one is straight hammers. So you just straight them. We go with a straight hammer. Is that when you bring it up, you're working more center, center, slightly outside muscle. So that's how it is. The other one we do is inside hammer. So it works kind of center inside. And you are pretty much like touching your opposite boob with the weight. Another one we do is palm up, incline, not incline, but up. That's what we do. And then we also do palm down, which really helps with the forearm, which we do actually more forearm later. But for the time being, we're just doing this. So I think my goal is we're gonna do the 5 sets of each of the biceps, and then we'll do 1 set of the Bulgarian squat. And that's how we'll transition from each thing. Because Bulgarian squat is a bitch, but working with it is a lot easier when you're doing it 1 set in between a bunch of other shit. Nice. Quickly. First thing. What I usually do, take 5 deep breaths, then I go to my next set. That was 4. Oh. I want to do 45 though. I don't know if I want to do 45s. For the organic sauce at least. But okay, we'll do it. You just gotta be careful. Because I'm not used to doing it with this setup. But I'm not trying to move the camera much. That's one of those. Let me go back to here. Don't mind me. Just thinking. Damn, we're only an hour in. I'm surprised. Actually, no, I'm not. We've been talking this time. Actually, no, I thought it'd be more. I thought it'd been longer. I think we'll do the inside. I hate doing the palm in, especially with dumbbells. Because if I have a barbell, I can at least keep it even and make sense. Here, can't keep it even. And my hands will tend to go here. It's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, I definitely gotta. I switched to. I switched my shorts when we're done. Because then I will feed my dog. We're taking for a walk, and that'll be the end of it. When I do that, I won't be able to see shit. I won't be able to hear anything because my headphones are connected to my PC, and I can only go so far. So my goal is to try to connect my phone to my stream. I might not stream the walk because I won't be able to see chat if someone does chat for some reason. We'll see. the goal is to rest in between sets. You see it more with powerlifters than you do bodybuilders. But powerlifters are smarter in the case of doing heavier weight. Because when they rest to a point, people make fun of this. They take a long rest. What that does is that they lower the heart rate to a resting. They can restart. This is especially good for competition because they're not going to be hyped up for heavy weights off the bat. They're going to be at the resting. So working and training from the resting is smarter and get them stronger. So, but I'm not a powerlifter, and I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I work specific muscles because I do it the way I want to. And I want to feel different types of soreness and pain depending on the muscle I'm using. That's why I often work my entire body when I do weight training. So. I can see him pulling it back a little bit. Damn. Not trying to do that. The goal is to just go straight up. Unless against the wall. This is going to come back advantage. Yeah. I can also tell that I like curling my elbow. That's a boxing thing though. Because my entire thing of a boxer is that I'm trying to be as small as possible. I'm bent closer to like the ground, bring my shoulders in, my elbows in. So there's not much for you to try to hit me with. You can hit my head and try to hit the here on my both sides at least. But I'm used to block and slip and whatever. So because I've done it for so long, my natural posture is like this. I am trying to straighten up, bring my shoulders back a little bit. Gives me more of a prominent chest, makes me a little bit taller. Makes me also look kind of cocky. So, it is what it is. We got I think I got one more set there. I can't remember. I think I counted. I counted mostly. But that count is very skewed. So I don't know how it works. That was either my fifth set or that was my fourth set. Either way, I'm doing another. So this is either going to be my sixth set or my fifth set. And I'm going anywhere. There we go. Then we can do another set of Bulgarian squats. I don't know why I do this though. I hurt myself. Bulgarian squats are one of the worst. They do the most injury. If you don't stand right, you're not prepared, you can very easily destroy your knee. It is one hell of a thing to work your quads, not even just quads, like quads, like all of your thigh. This entire bit here, quads, hammies, all of it. But I would rather do Bulgarian squats and a machine where it's very controlled versus free weights, because especially if I'm free weight, I can really tweak myself out, and it's never healthy. Beautiful. Next, we're doing here to work the forearms. We're gonna be doing more forearm stuff soon, but this is what we're gonna be doing. Work more bicep with the forearm. It's gonna look weird because we're going this, which is strange because it works better with a dumbbell, not dumbbell, with a barbell. Especially the one that like you see is like a similar. It's a zigzag because you can keep your arms here versus try to like push with the inside and grab a flat one. So, that's all it is. See, it looks really weird because I'm literally just trying to. Thing is, I'm putting the same energy into both arms, but this one doesn't hurt as much. Okay, so this one, it's a little more sore. Not fully into, but I think it's because the muscles have been shaped for boxing. So my back one constantly sits like this. It's either straight or my hands like this. And that's how my arm sits. Versus here, my arm sits either straight or slightly in. So this exercise is strong on this one, but the palm up is strong on my other arm. Which is exactly why when I do deadlift with a barbell, I grab it like this. Because that's how strong my arms are. I do try to go flat, like same angle for both of them. But depending on how heavy it is, I'll switch to one or the other. I think I'm bringing my shoulders in. Yeah, I'm bringing my neck forward, my shoulders up. That's what I'm trying to do. Goal is to keep my shoulders down, my neck back. So now I got main goal of this stream is mostly to test how it works, because if this turns out well, I might do more workout streams in the future. But I just wanted to see if I can my phone because I usually work out without my dad. The reason I work out without my dad is because he is so nitpicky on form, which is why I also love to work out with him because he makes sure my form's good, makes sure I'm safe, and I'm working the right muscles. Unfortunately, he doesn't even do close to what I do. He would have been done working out like an hour ago. He also doesn't hit as much push as I do. You know, my dad would do. He'd do. His main thing is like chest and back. That's his main thing. With some shoulders, light bicep. I hiccup as I was burping. That was gross. You know, my dad doesn't train his legs as much as he used. He definitely doesn't have the mobility to squat like that. I do. I'm only 22. Dad's in his 60s. Sounds about right. Not sure though. Let's see. I cannot move that. Let's see. Oh, no, do the other form. No, do not fix it. Beautiful. You can tell. I really like my lifting music. Again, I don't know if this is my fifth or sixth set. Either way, we're going for it. Once I'm done with this, then I'll start drinking water. Hold on. Sorry. I got a call. And this is why I like doing this. I'll read another study. I always forget that I can do a very good gnome. Oh, okay. Inside cameras. I sit more like this. So I'm aim slightly forward. And I bring it up to touch my boob. It's weird, right? Because I love telling people to try to hit your boob. Because when you talk to a guy, they're like, okay, like more like gorilla hit. I think I've told 3 people that I used to train boxing with how to do it, like hitting your boob, and they would like use it to like try to pick up the boob. I'm like, I guess that's technically right. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Two. An hour and a half. That's not bad, especially for what I'm doing. The funny thing, uh, what's it fucking called? I think I'm usually just about done when I train by myself right now. Like I would have done everything I've already had. I would have finished that about like a half an hour ago. I would be roughly done. Fine. High workout for weights at least by now. Maybe like within 10 minutes. Depending on how long my rests are. But because I've been talking, everything's way longer. Um, a little bit left. I'm all good. That is now especially empty. So now move to the water jug. Yes, I keep an actual water jug. If you have watched my streams before, this is what I usually drink out of when people use hydrate. Um, but I didn't feel like, for the stream at least, me running in and out of the area to get water is gonna be simple. Because it's been a little bit since it's about like over 70 here. And I'm working in my basement where you can see it's very padded. and it's very funny. I got one more set of those. I know that. I can't wait to watch this back and see how loud I actually am. Because I know if I talk like this, my Discord can pick me up. But the question is, will my limiter on my stream make my music quiet enough for you to hear me? That's the difference. The only problem is my volume can find my music. Because I know this is all copyrighted. So copyrighted music, which means I know this won't be in the volume. Because I have it set to do that. So I'll do it straight up this time. The only other weird thing, I now can bring you back this way. I'm going to bring you down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Now. Four? Four. That message. Anyways, we gotta do four. I'm sorry. It's crazy, right? So, think about that. I'm gonna move this over. here's where this one can get weird. Because I'm gonna do this. All right. Two things with this is you just have the hold, and you just kind of, let me get up close in here. You kind of bend it just up. The other one is use your fingers so it sits here, and then curl it. That's the difference. Oh, this one's. I'm not doing the 20s. I'm not doing the 25s to me. I'm gonna go to 15s with these. Okay, I'll do it something. Thinner handle. Thinner handle means I can grab my hand around it a little better. So that's a plan. All right. I think we'll forget. I'm a workout like enthusiast. If I can get you to work out, then we're good. That's one. So we did 10 of each, up and finger curls. And we just did that each side. So that's a total of 20 reps each side, with a combined total of 40 reps, one set. So you can do math. It's a lot of reps. That's how it is. It sounds like a slut. Then I pick it up. Whatever. Is that two? Two. So, oh, 40. That's not bad. We gotta do that. We gotta, after this, we gotta do one of those. We got a hip thrust. Um, we got triceps. We got two sets of biceps, technically. We do skull crush as well. Oh, yeah. Russian twist. That's the other one I sent. Where's all the apps again? Oh, and I was going my back superset. That's 3. Back superset was a back shoulder. So I go straight up for 10. I mean, not straight up. Put my bicep, triceps, stay out. My forearms go more angled. So that's for 10. And then I bend over in half. I do flies for 10. And that's 1 set. I do 5 of those. A super set. It's kind of how I'm doing it here. Do multiple exercises in a row. So, like this superset is my forearm superset. So I'm doing 10 palm down curls and 10 finger curls. That's a superset. 2 different exercises with almost no weight in between. No rest period. Just rest period. Yeah, no, these, if you haven't done before, they're gonna kill your forearms. Kind of go a little bit. Yeah, trying at 75 out. Holy fuck. Funny thing is, I actually was planning to go for a run today. I'm not gonna do that right now. I might do that like midnight. Just like hop on a call with someone, talk to them while I'm going for a run. I think I'm gonna go for like a long run, get lost kind of run. But we'll see how it goes. I really wish, like the one thing I want to. Okay, so there are a few things I want to get from a workout at home. One is more weights because I want to go heavy with my dumbbells. I want to get something I can do dips with because that is really good for triceps and chest. I really love it. And the other thing is what's it called? I don't know what it's called. It's not a squat rack. I can't remember what it's called. But you kind of have your belt around your here, and it goes straight down into a board. Where if you have it at like a gym, it's gonna be very weighted. Versus if you have it on at home, it's more likely gonna be heavy resistance bands. Heavy resistance bands. So that's kind of the plan there. Put on and get here, because then I can take those with me whenever I move. I think I have one more set. I can't remember if that was, again, I don't remember if that was 4 or 5. So I got one more set. So it's either gonna be 5 or 6. We'll figure that out later though. So the way I'm doing this stream is that my phone finally, so I was finally able to get a second Discord account. For the longest time, it wouldn't let me make one. I don't know why. Now that I have one, I have my phone connected to my second account, and I'm in a Discord call with my main account. And obviously, I just have my camera on. So that's why when I got a call, I just switched to the red screen because that's my other account. That's how it is. And it works very well. Thing with this forum stuff, it's usually supposed to be done with a barbell because you're supposed to be working both forms at the same time. I don't have the barbell. And my bench is too soft for me to keep it even. So that's how it is. And that's 5. We can move this out of the way. So this is gonna be my last set of full gaming squats. Beautiful. And then we can do hip thrust, my back shoulder superset, and then a Russian twist. No, I think I'll just be done then. Because usually with my workouts, I get into doing some boxing training. But no, we got one more. I got one more thing I do is I do step ups, weighted step ups at least. So I might even throw my vest on. But I usually get into boxing training because after I got so tight from lifting weights and whatnot, I use boxing to relax my muscles and get moving again. Force the acid through these so I'm not stiff the rest of the day. And then I finish out with stretching, not only my upper body, but my lower body. But after the weights, I think I'm just gonna do my very end of just flexing fun with that mirror way over there. And then when I call the stream. So, smile. I said. Beautiful. Oh. Sit there. Because what did you do here? Beautiful. Let's go. 35. I do this to help weigh the back of the box. Because it is again a box, it's a very hard end and will hurt. So I actually grab a very old shin guard I have, which is just very worn down foam. And I just kind of like put it roughly edge of the box. That way when I put my back on it, I'm not gonna hurt my back. So it is what it is. But you guys are gonna see some fun throughout the weeks. Actually, you're gonna see fun when I come back in May, because I'm gonna start cutting. If you guys don't know what cutting is, so the difference between cutting and bulking is bulking. The main goal of it is to eat more food, mostly protein, and to work heavy weights and muscles. So you are legitimately eating and working muscles to build the muscle. When you cut, you are cutting how much you eat, but you do gotta eat healthier, like eat better. And then you are doing more water and doing more cardio to lose the fat that you gain while bulking. But what in that process, you also start doing not light, but not super heavy weights like you were when you're bulking. You're not doing weights to keep up your muscle while also losing fat. So cutting is keeping up the muscle. Yeah, Stromo, what up, my man? Yeah, we're doing. We are about to do hip thrust, by the way. So you came at a time. This is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, don't mind the music. I don't have a barbell to do these, so I can do my 245 dumbbells on here to work. Yeah, it's a something. Depending on how good I sound and how well I work this, I might do more streams in the future of me working out. But I want to get into more workout content because I like doing this more. You know, hip thrusts are wild. They hurt like a son of a bitch. But, you know something. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Reset, but that's 3 sets. Everything we're doing today, let's try to get 5 sets of 10. That's the goal. Goal is always to do 5 sets of 10. My also goal is if I can't get the 10, I do another set of that weight till I can get the 10. So say I get only 9. Say I'm doing bench press, and I only get 3. So now I gotta go again. And maybe the next one I only get 3 more. I'm now at 6. I go again, I only get 2. I'm now at 8. I now need to get 2 more, and then I can get my 10. So my goal is to always do a total of 50 reps per exercise. Whether that's at the same weight or increasing weights. We'll see what it does. So we got 2 more sets here. I know, right? This is the weirdest one, huh? One more set, one more set, one more set. Woo! My goodness me. That's something. No. So, I have realized I got a lot more to do than I thought. I did realize I got more to do, I thought. So I gotta do my back shoulder superset. I got my over the head triceps, my skull crushers, my step ups, and my calf raises. So, what do I want to do first? Okay. Take this back. Here, this way. do is we'll grab the board. I was gonna move this back a little bit. I'll do this later. Put this board down. You see that board? The goal of this is to put your foot like halfway on it, so your heels are touching the floor, and your toes are actually in the air. The goal is to shift your weight to the balls of your feet, and then push up. So, I just grab my stuff up. You can see it's here, and you push up to your calves. Are we going to do this backwards? Can you see my ass? Yeah, it works. You can see it's how it works the calves. The thing is about calves, you gotta work them a lot harder than most of your muscles because of the fact that we walk around all day. Because we walk around all day, they are built for endurance, which is why they usually get so thin. Which is why, like, if you watch runners or yeah, pretty much runners is the main one. Especially like marathon runners. The legs, like especially the calves, are so much thinner, which you wouldn't think is a fair thing. But that's because that muscle is built for endurance. So if you want big calves, you gotta train them harder because they are built for endurance. You gotta go extreme and throw them in for a loop, which is why some people, especially like more old school powerlifters, bodybuilders, old school powerlifters or bodybuilders will train calves like 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week because they are such a hard muscle to break. So in order to get a good looking calf, you had to overdo it on your calf. So just when you think working legs on a normal day is hard, some people do it 3, 4, 5 times a week to really define their calves, just their calves, which is insane to me. You can tell, like, I've been in this game a while. Been in this game a little bit because my dad used to be a powerlifter. Then he had enough surgeries, he had to stop. But he always did train lighter. So I was always in the basement to help train him. And then we moved, and he really stopped. But then I started slowly picking it up especially as I was leaving boxing, at least the competitive side. I still train boxing like like 1 or 2 times a week. But that's for mostly endurance at this point. But like, I'll gladly do a boxing workout one time. The thing is, when I work out, I actually work out 2 or 3 times a day. I especially in the summer. In the summer, I will run in the morning. About midday, I'll do light weights. That's actually a lie. About midday, I would do a heavy boxing workout, and before I go to bed, I do a light weights. Because it's summer, that's what I plan to start doing again. But during fall, winter, and some spring, I only do a light run every 2-3 days, and then I either do heavy weights or I do heavy boxing. So it's like winter, fall, a little bit of spring. I do a total of like 3-4 hour weight training with a light run every few days. And then summer I do a decent run in the morning, a 2-3 hour boxing training in the day, and a 2-3 hour weight training at night. And it's kind of fun because I don't get much sleep. I don't know if that was 4 or 5. I'll do one more. That's the point. We're doing 20. I think it's the right angle. Yeah, looks good. You see, 1 rep is going from here to the other side and back. That's 1 rep. And you do 10 of those. And that's 1 set. And you do 5 sets. Boom. That's to work the rotation in the abs. Help build them. Thing is, what people make a mistake on these, they just move their arms, which looks more like the shoulders. You want to more keep it here, and you want to rotate your torso. That's what gives you a better muscle group there. I think the funny thing is, this is the most I've talked in a stream in a very long while, especially by myself. I think that's because this is something I do know a lot about. So, working these and doing this type of exercise, it's always something I'm always passionate about. I love working out because, to be honest with you, my entire thing is I love pain. The reason I love boxing so much is I like to get hit. And I like to hit others. This way, I am punishing myself. And it is a lot of fun for me. Because punishing myself means I build myself, which is fantastic. Um, but also going on a run or exercising in general has always been my thing to like clear my mind. There were times where I used to get real upset, get real stressed, and just like not be able to like think properly. And then I'll go for a run. I think there was one day it was so bad. I went for a run, and I was gone for like 4 hours. Um, it wasn't until I got home that I realized I never stopped running. Even when I came to a like a pub where I'd have to cross the street, I was always bouncing or running in place. And I just didn't know where I went. All I know is I was running for 4 hours. Something. So yeah, I love working out. So my goal is to increase my Instagram stuff because I want to start with Instagram to build my workout stuff. Um, and then depending how that goes, I might make a YouTube channel about working out because working out I'm more passionate about than I am gaming anymore. People use gaming to escape. I work out to escape. Whew. All right. Before the tunnel comes in. At least up to the bottom of the box. Yeah. So with this, is you actually have to work both legs. So we do 10 step up with your left and all the way up. And then you step back, keeping your left one on the box and step down. That's one rep. You do 10 of those. And then you go the other way. Step up with your right leg all the way up. Step down, keep your right leg on the box, and step all the way down. That's one rep, you do 10 of those. So if you do 10 each side, that is 20 reps, one set. Giving you about a total of 100 reps. It becomes a bitch. Which is why I'm about to go put my vest on. That's how it is. You know, if you don't know, I don't know. I have the vest here. So I own this vest. It's customizable to no weight. Anywhere between no weight and 40 pounds, which is what I have in here. The point of this is just to be a heavier thing. So I used to use this on days where I'll just go heavy on treadmill. I think the hardest one I did was I went a 15-degree incline at 4 miles an hour. I put this on, and I think the only thing different between the outfit I'm wearing right now is that I also had that Punisher shirt on. That's the only difference. And I walked for, I think I went I'm like 10 miles. That was the hardest fucking one I did. That was the hardest walk I did. Because 15 incline, it's just a bitch. I do not want to carry the weights right now, so I'm just putting the 45 on. So I'm keeping the vest on, which is 40 pounds. The difference. What's that? Not water. Behind my ass. Put this somewhat higher. I'll bend over. All I was saying about this is that I can't really bend over there. If I do, it hurts like a son of a bitch. So, it's 1 o'clock. Shit. I'm gonna have to start cleaning this out quickly. I forgot I can bounce with it. So, I brace myself. So I push all outwards against this tight vest. And I can bounce without it flying everywhere and hurting myself. Is that 4 or 3? Oh, we'll do 2 more. Fuck. Oh. Hold on. I think this is So not doing skull crushers today. What we are doing now is triceps. We're gonna do the superset. And we're gonna work shoulder shrugs, which fortunately for most people, I don't know how to do it properly for some reason. So, yeah, what is you over here? Bring it up this way. No, that's not perfect. I don't know, it's weird. Do stuff like this. We are moving this up here. Because I do gotta put this back. I want to do it before my workout ends. I'll put my board so I can stack the benches without hitting a hole in them. So. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, first things first. That. Most people go side and just go straight up. The problem with that is you work a very tiny bit of your shoulder. So it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna wear out your shoulder. The proper way to do it is to bend slightly and to bend up. So it's work more of the back, the top of your back, traps and whatnot, up here. That's the goal of it. So that's that. Actually, the reason this works is because you're building your muscle more up here, which is more powerful for your shoulder when to bring it up than let's say regular shoulder shrug here, because you are more working your lat here, at least a small part of you to do anything. Versus to actually work shoulders on these, to bring them up, which also pinches your shoulder blades together. Step 2. What was that? 3, 4? I can't remember. I can't count. Anyways, got 2 more. Almost set. Especially when you're heavier, you really start feeling this. You feel on the top of your shoulders, your delts, traps. That's gonna be a bitch and a half. But that means you're doing it right. You're getting bigger shoulders. Not like baseball count shoulders, but I mean like up here with your traps and delts. I'm pretty sure you can see the raw muscles. But I know the right areas. It's working up here. I know I'm saying raw muscles, but it's whatever. I really need to fix that so I can teach people properly. I think I just did way more than I need to. So, next one we're doing is a pushover tricep. Goal with this is to have your arms straight up, bend them to the back as low as you can go, and then push it straight up. Usually, it works better like if you grab a ball to do light, and here. The goal of this is to have your triceps as close to the center as possible as you bring it down. That means this time around, I will actually be taking off my headphones because I need to do this properly, because otherwise I'm going to hate myself. Over here. It's harder to go all the way down for me because of the weight. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to pull back up as much. Especially since I'm doing it so late into my workout. I usually do this pretty early. But we're changing it up today for the change, so I'm not going to do this as much as best as I can. Usually I would put this all the way on the ground, but for now. Last. Oh. Okay. So, we got one more thing to do that I want to do. Faces. So usually these 20s, I'm going out of 10 because I want to get these done. And again, I usually do this earlier. And I definitely haven't been drinking enough. It's been too hot out. So I need to go take care of my dog here. So I need to finish this quickly. So again, we do 10 straightforward. You either want to light it with the sugar or go up with the eyes. Next, you want to go straight out so your arms are here, but your forearms are at 80. You either want to go shorter. That's where you really want to go shorter. And then the last one, you bend in half Make sure you keep it as balanced as possible. And you're not trying to pull here, you're trying to go. It's one step. That's how it is. Yeah, usually I do my weights a lot faster because then I hop into my band exercises, which goes between strengthening my neck, using the bands up there, over there, and other stuff. But not trying to do that today. With the last part of that, when you're bent in half, the goal is to pinch your shoulder blades together. You're trying to grab something or you're trying to pop a balloon with your shoulder blades. That's the goal. I have 25 minutes left because I want to just keep this under 3 hours. And I want to see what I can do. Usually, I'll get into bands and whatnot, but because I've been talking, this is going a lot longer than I thought, and I don't have that kind of time today. So. The one where you go straight out the side, you are more trying to, without actually, it's almost like you're tossing the weight to the side, but not like whipping. Your arms are going out. Here. This is a deflated speed bag. It's almost like when you go out to the side, you are legitimately going, just blowing. That's kind of the goal. I didn't mean to drop that. Put that. Yeah. I haven't used that speed bag in a while. I'll have to see how this sounds later though. I think it's 4. Either 4 or 5. I got one more sit up. Yeah. Alright. That's it. That's it. Alright, cool.
Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're gonna cut the music here. So, that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here are my socials with YouTube is me playing a bunch of games, including Growth SMP and a bunch of other games with my friends, and YouTube Shorts as well. TikTok is a bunch of the same thing as YouTube Shorts, but I upload those 9 hours earlier, so if you want to see it early. Twitch is obviously where I stream. Twitter I don't do much with. Instagram I'm going to start getting into, again, more posing and workout stuff. Here's my Discord. It's called the Thickman Discord. It's also known as the Bingus Discord. You can see me in the other Binguses like Game Olio and Mid PP. When we go live, I do have a bot that says when a game goes free, and I do want to do more events in the future. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. Depending on how this turns out,